my name is Fiona and welcome back. In today's video I am going to show you how to make a magic ring. So if you're working on projects that work in the round, or you're doing crochet squares, then you are going to most likely want to be using a magic ring, and that is most likely what your pattern will call for. So I've got some yarn. So this is a 4 weight, so I have got a 6mm hook, which is the recommended hook size. Let's get ourselves some yarn. So to make a magic ring, I remember the first time I tried to do this and I thought I'd never be able to do it, and it just seemed to, the mechanics of it seemed to just escape me. But what I realised was I was thinking about it too much. It really isn't as difficult as it may seem. So we are going to take the tail end of our yarn, we're going to drape it across our 2 fingers like so, and then we're going to take the working end of our yarn, we're going to turn our hand like so. Now we're going to take this working end and we're going to bring it across our fingers like so. So we have made an X. Now we're going to take our crochet hook and we are going to take that crochet hook and go under like so. We're going to grab that loop of yarn and we're going to pull it through like so. Now we're going to secure that stitch that we've made by grabbing the working end of the yarn with our crochet hook and pulling a loop through like so, and that has secured our magic ring. So let's work into our magic ring. I'll show you how that works. It works similar to when you're working into a foundation chain. So let's just do a basic circle just for demonstration. So we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to do some double crochets into this ring. We'll do 12 and that will make us a nice little circle. So we're going to do 1 double crochet. So you do your double crochet the same way you always do it. The only difference is this time you are working into the ring instead of into a stitch at this point at the beginning. So we're going to yarn over, go into the ring. We're going to grab the yarn, pull through a loop. We have our 3 loops as we expect, and we're just going to finish it like we do any other double crochet. We're going to do that again. So yarn over, go into the loop, grab the yarn and pull through a loop, and just complete it as you would a double crochet. We go through 2, go through 2. We're going to do 12 of those. So we have 3. You do have 3, but you wouldn't count this chain 3 as a stitch, and the reason for that is some people, when they do a magic ring, will count the chain 3 as a stitch. I personally don't, because I've found that when you use the chain 3 as a stitch when you're working in the round, it ends up that you look like you've got a decent sized gap in your round. So to fill out the round that you're doing, I don't count that chain 3 as a stitch. That just fills in that gap you tend to get when you're working in the round. So we have 2 actual stitches we've made, so we want 10 more. And you'll notice as you're working over both the ring you've made and the tail end of the yarn. You want to do that because it helps to secure your work, because it's very easy for the magic ring to come undone. So you want to make sure you've secured it properly, and to help that you want to work around both the ring and the working end of the yarn. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, get some more yarn, 9, and you can count your stitches when you're working around by counting how many V's you have. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now at this point we're going to want to start to close our circle, the magic ring that we've made. And to do that, you're just going to hold on to your work in this hand and then pull on the tail end with this hand like so, and you'll notice your ring is starting to get smaller. You don't want to close it all the way just yet, because you want to be able to make your final double crochet. So, and this is number 12. And now to complete the first round, we're going to slip stitch into the top of this chain. So that's the third chain. So that's 1, 2, 3. We're going to slip stitch into here to close this round. Make sure you go through both loops, and we're just going to slip stitch like so. If you haven't slip stitched before, this is how you do it. So you've gone through both loops, you're going to grab the yarn and pull through those 2 loops, and then you're going to carry on pulling that loop through this loop that's already on your hook as well. And that is how you make a slip stitch, and it's also how you close your round. So now you're going to want to pull on that tail end of the yarn to close our ring completely. Let's just pull up a loop first. Now holding on to your work in this hand, just pull onto that tail end of yarn, and now that's closed up nice and tight. So that is how you make a magic ring and how you start to work into the round. I hope that you found this video useful. If you have, then please do give this video a like, and if you would like to see more content like this, then please do consider subscribing to the channel. You can do that by clicking on the subscribe button down below, and if you are already subscribed, thank you, and please do make sure you have your notifications bell turned on. That way you'll get a notification of when I upload another video and you won't miss out. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye!